Everybody, welcome back to more. So, so much happening in the news today. It's kind of hard to really enjoy the holiday season because it's like we can't catch a break from all this bad news. But psychotherapist Dr. Patrick Scott has tips to help you kick the holiday blues. And Doc, thank you so much. During commercial break, I was telling you how we had a conversation on Friday in the Moore office, and all of us were talking about how hard it's been to get into the holiday spirit. And of course, top of mind is always the 1 October shooting.
Right.
But I wasn't there physically. A lot of my friends weren't there physically, but it seems like it impacted us even as we're decorating,
Yeah, we talked about that there's a myth out there that we're supposed to be happy all the time.
Yeah.
And that the holiday season is clearly a joyous time, but it also is a time for reflection.
Yeah.
And so as we look on the events of 1 October, we as a community have been impacted, and we're still, reeling from that. And
Yeah.
so this expectation that the human condition is supposed to be happy, I think, is a myth.
Okay.
And so it's important to acknowledge our feelings and
Okay.
just let ourselves, emotion is going to pass quicker if you just let it happen instead of trying to numb it or ignore it or deny it.
I like that. It'll pass quicker if you just acknowledge it.
Yeah, acknowledge it and sit
Okay.
into it. The other thing that happens, I think, a lot of times is that when certainly if you've lost a loved one and we've had this trauma in our community, there's a tendency to isolate.
Yeah.
And I think it's important during the holidays to reach out, to acknowledge that other people, are there for you, and that you don't have to make it a big deal. I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves
Yeah.
to perform and to be all those things and to have the perfect tree and all that sort of thing. And just to have some good camaraderie with people is really a helpful thing.
It is. Hey, and you say, take a breather. How do you take a breather when right after that we had the stuff in Hollywood, the Harvey Weinstein, and then you got folks coming out saying this. Just this morning, Mario Batali has a restaurant here in Vegas. That came out. So it's like we can't catch a break.
It is coming fast and furious.
Yeah.
One of the assignments I give my patients, and I'll give it to you, is come up with 10 small things you can do for yourself that is nurturing. And that can be little things. Take a bath, go for a walk, get some alone time, set a limit with a kid or with a spouse. Do 10 small things. Get your nails done, get a massage, get a facial. Some little tiny things. Because I think sometimes we think we have to wait until we have that vacation, or we have the 2 weeks, or we go on the cruise.
Yeah.
10 little things, Monica, that you can do to take care of yourself.
Yeah. I like that. You say no need to be perfect, just relax and have some fun. I think we all strive for that because you don't want somebody in your environment, in your home, in your office feeling bad because you are down.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't
Right.
want to be responsible for that.
It's important for us to take care of ourselves and to take care of each other during this time. It's really what the holidays are for, in the spirit of giving, in the spirit of sharing, in the spirit of family.
Yeah.
But I think we put too much pressure on ourselves to make it something other than just a joyful, wonderful, relaxing, calm time.
Yeah. How are you doing? I know a lot of therapists in your office, you included, you guys were giving away free services for the 1 October victims.
Right.
How are you?
It's going well. We still have a few coming in, and we're still coming down, coming down from the trauma and all of the activity. But things are going well. People are getting better, and I was so actually really my heart was warmed when I saw the community outpouring of not only the mental health community, but you guys and everybody else. We're doing okay.
Good.